I grew up in a very traditional Taiwanese household, right, where Asian parents, don't often verbally vocalize how much they love their children. They show their love in other ways. Sometimes it's through scolding them or lecturing them, but they have good intentions. They just don't really openly say, I love you, right? And there's definitely very rare type of physical contact, like hugging or kissing, between parent and child. So I remember just like being able to sit in this visiting room with all these other kids who are being visited by their own parents. And there were very, very few Asians in the juvenile halls that I was in. They were predominantly African Americans and Latinos. And so at the beginning and end of every single visit, I would see the parents of these other kids hold their son, and then at the end of the visit, do the same thing to hug them, to kiss them. Whereas, me and my parents were just like kind of like always awkward with that, right? And I think through time, they start to realize that we were the only ones that weren't doing that. So I won't ever forget, that moment that during that one visit months later, where when we were saying bye, my parents actually both came around and, wrapped me up in their arms. And it was just like such an incredible feeling of feeling like, genuinely loved. And I remember thinking how unfortunate that it was during that moment of, again, just so many complications in our lives, in my life in particular, of being incarcerated, that we're now able to finally have that first experience. So yeah, that's one of my fondest memories.